Welcome. I am Rabess Richardson, St. Maarten's Miss Mature 2014-2015. As St. Maarten's reigning Miss Mature Carnival Queen, it is my civil duty to invest in the social enhancement and development of our society. I have chosen to initiate this investment with the launch of a career development program for the academic achievers of our education system. For the month of July, we are in motion to place 100 students with corporate institutions for hands-on experience. With emphasis on experience, the goal is for students to be formally exposed to the services provided by the institution they are placed with and to further gain a better understanding of the operations and commitment involved. Upon completion of the 1 month with work experience, our students will spend 1 week with a nonprofit foundation to gain an insightful introduction to the world of gift giving. I will lead this presentation with an introduction, mission statement about the internship, which is our phase 1, expectations and benefits, volunteerism, which is our phase 2, with purpose and benefits, student qualification, calendar of activities, questions and answers segment. In this case, you can email your questions to me and I will respond with an answer. So, overall, our mission here is to assist students with shaping their career goals and aspirations by pre-exposing these students into the workforce and allowing them to gain hands-on and insightful experience to witness the operation that is involved and the commitment that is necessary to deliver a particular service. What is an internship? Well, an internship is a temporary work experience wherein a student performs professional work in support of the organization's goals. How does an employer benefit? Well, here the talents of students are educated, new staff with a minimal learning curve, new skills and ideas are brought to the organization, and the organization also is exposed to potential candidates for full-time positions in the future. Determining intern activities. It's necessary for our interns to spend their quality time doing quality work. So let's see areas in your organization where need for development stands. Projects put on the back burner can be pulled out and these students can dedicate their time and effort towards bringing them to life. Start to finish projects. For example, design of promotional material, user surveys, demographic surveys, improvements to processes, design and implementation of systems, workshop development and delivery, research projects, and written reports. The job description should include that the majority of an intern's tasks should involve professional activities, providing the student with a solid learning experience. A good job description will such outline responsibilities and activities, state required qualifications, specify outcomes and deliverables, identify learning opportunities for students, describe compensation benefits if applicable, and determine hours and time of commitment. Supervising the intern. An employer determines reporting lines and directs supervisors. Supervisors should be enthusiastic about the program, should be willing and able to spend time with the intern, is interested in teaching, working with the intern, knowledgeable in technical areas, and comfortable providing an ongoing feedback relationship with the student. Recruiting interns. Identify needs and opportunities within the organization and prepare an intern's job description. Receive and evaluate resumes of interested students and interview candidates of interest. Offer position to selected candidates. Compensation versus academic. Now, this program does not specifically seek to have the internship be one of monetary recipients. However, we do encourage you that should you evaluate the student at the end of the program and feel fit to provide or present this student with an award in such monetary form, we do so welcome. Yeah, so as mentioned in our first bullet point on this particular slide, this program is geared to develop and shape the students' career goals and choices. The mission is for students to gain the most introductory level experience during the time with the institution. So as I mentioned earlier, We believe it would be an additional reward for the students to receive monetary compensation suitable for the intern. However, we leave this to the discretion of the institution, meaning you. Policies differ by institution. There's no guarantee an intern will receive credit for this program, but we hope that this would be the case. Credit may or may not apply to overall graduation requirements. And then, should it be a case that you do honor or award the student with a financial compensation, we will provide financial guidance in terms of the students establishing savings accounts and so forth. Phase 2 of our program leads into volunteerism, the use or involvement of volunteer labor, especially in community services. It is the act of providing service for others at a reduced or no cost at all. A tool for positive youth development, volunteerism really is. Contribution to the society or community, it promotes many positive outcomes in youth, and youth who volunteer are more likely to stay in or return to their communities. Phase 2, the benefits of volunteerism. Volunteer work provides an opportunity to learn new skills and valuable work experience. It enhances marketability both for work and college acceptance. Volunteer experience is a context for developing significant relationships with like-minded peers and others. The experience of volunteerism can help develop many social competencies: identity development, compassion, sense of agency, the ability to make a difference in your society, giving leadership and confidence and self-esteem. Volunteerism contributes to positive youth development. Youth who volunteer are more likely to stay or return to their communities. We emphasize on that. Student qualification. Being an enrolled student in a secondary educational institution, they have to be selected by their faculty and staff. They should hold an overall grade point average of 80% or better and hold a positive student record. They must complete and submit a resume with cover letter and a consent form to be signed by their parent or guardian. The student should range in the age of 15 to 20. Our calendar of activities include, on May 27th, we hosted our Youth Career Development Summer Job Program presentation at the Phillipsburg Community Center. So this is why we have decided to make this presentation and send it to you via email so that you can also be updated as to exactly what the program is about. Going forward, on June 6th, we'd appreciate receiving the responses from you as our members in terms of being able to meet our date of July 1st when the experience program period will begin. On the 12th of June, we'll have a presentation for our parents and students. Thereafter, on the 25th through the 27th, our students will undergo a student orientation and introduction into the program. Going into July, it'll be from the 1st to the 31st for the experience program period. August, the 4th to the 8th is where the students will then volunteer for 1 week. The 11th is our final reports are due, whereby you as an institution will provide an evaluation report on each student, as well as the students are required to provide a report giving an idea as to what they've taken away from this experience. On the 16th, we will then host a certificate ceremony where you, as the employer, can provide your evaluations on the students, and if you do have any monetary gifts, you can provide those at the time. Student identification card. The student identification card will play a role in our next slide. I'll take you there. St. Maarten Taxi Association has agreed and come on as a sponsor, whereby they will assist students with their commute to and from work based on the route that they are traveling at that time. So our students' parents would not have the burden of providing financing to have the students commute to and from work on a daily basis. With these identification cards for the students, the taxi driver would be able to see the student's name, their address, their date of birth, the school that they attend, and their place of employment. It would also specify exactly what days and times the students will be working, thus they cannot abuse or misuse this privilege. So, should you have any questions, I invite you to send me an email on St. Maarten Ateam@gmail.com. I will respond with the answers. I'd like to thank you for the time you've taken to view this presentation, and I look forward to receiving a response from you on or before the due date. Thanks many. Goodbye.